Awake my heart, consecration to Christ. Then took Mary a pound of ointment of spikenard very costly, and anointed the feet of Jesus, and wiped his feet with her hair. And the house was filled with the odor of the ointment. John 12:3. As we remarked in yesterday's meditation, this incident strikingly illustrates consecration to Christ. Ought we not now to press home its application to our own hearts and lives? This matter of consecration is of tenderest concern to all of us who love the name. Its importance is beyond exaggeration. It is the golden door which alone admits us into the fullness of the blessing. Romans 15:29. It is the crucial hinge on which all true Christian service turns. It is the one only secret of inward rest, of victory over sin, exactly in proportion as we are self-governed instead of Christ-governed. Our hearts lack poise and quietness, our lives lack fragrance, and our testimony lacks persuasiveness. True consecration to Christ simplifies life, for it leaves the management to Him. It also unifies life, for it blends all our motives and activities in one all-controlling aim to please Him. It purifies life, for it expels all that is disapproved by Him. It amplifies life, for it gives the divine will spacious fulfillment through us to uplift Him. And it glorifies life, for it makes us a blessing to others and a praise to Him. Our entire consecration is that which our Lord Himself desires for us above all else, far more than our service, our money, our time, or even our prayers. He never really sees the travail of His soul in us so as to become satisfied until our conversion has crowned itself in total self-committal to Him. There can be no substitute for this, simply because there is no equivalent. How incalculably important also is our consecration to Christ when we think of the unsaved all around us, and of the low spiritual average among believers today, and our Lord's nearing return. Are not all Christians thus consecrated? No, far from it. But do they not all desire it? Yes, I think they all do. Why then are so few actually consecrated? It is because consecration, although in one sense a simple handing over followed by a simple handoff, is the hardest of all. Capitulations to the self-centered ego in us, centered ego in us. To give up this or that or the other sin is comparatively tolerable, but to give up self-management, self-motives, grudges, plans, and self-everything is utterly unbearable to our hereditary Adam nature, which is supported in its resistance by Satan and the world, and perhaps unintentionally by other Christians. Oh, it is a super crisis of the soul. To give up your claim to every bit of merit, your desires for the present, and if necessary your plans for the future, your first claim on every penny you possess, your own ideas, your everything, not just for a year or a decade, but forever. One of the most powerful deterrents is our fear of being misunderstood by loved ones, and the loneliness which may be thus occasioned. There is only one thing which can make this complete handover easy. It is to have such a trustful, grateful, adoring love for Jesus that all else seems dross, compared with His dearness and excellency. Such consecration is indeed the gateway to fullness of blessing, but it is also the supreme test of our love. It is only when we make this unreserved surrender that Jesus sees in us the travail of His soul and is satisfied. Isaiah 53:11.